Hi dear students, how are you today? Our lesson for today is 10 to multiply a fraction by a whole number. As we said before that I can write a fraction as a multiple of unit fraction. How, teacher? If I have 3 out of 5, I can write this fraction as 3 times unit fraction, which is 1 out of 5. When we multiply, I will multiply the whole number 3 times the numerator 1 give me 3. And here 5 times what, teacher? We know that all the whole numbers have 1 as denominator. 5 times 1 equals 5. So if I have equation like 2 out of 7 plus 2 out of 7 plus 2 out of 7 plus 2 out of 7, how can I write this equation, repeated addition, as multiplication equation? How many times we repeat 2 out of 7? We repeat it 4 times. Time what, teacher? The fraction that I repeat, 2 out of 7. Now, teacher, when we multiply, I will multiply numerator by numerator and the denominator here, which is 1 times the denominator. 4 times 2 equals 8 and 1 times 7 equals 7. So the product will be 8 out of 7. Now I will check my fraction. This called improper fraction. I will convert it into mixed number. How many 7 in 8? Only 1 7 and the remainder 1 out of 7. Let's start our lesson. Number 4. Write and solve a multiplication equation. Use drawings or number lines as needed. Here, how many eighths we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I would multiply 5 times, what is the fraction here? 1 out of 8. Now I know that the denominator here is 1. 5 times 1 equals 5, and 1 times 8 equals 8. It will be 5 out of 8. And here, if you use repeated addition, you will put the denominator as it is and start to add the numerators. 1 plus 1, 2, 1 more 3, 1 more 4, and 1 more 5. The same result. Number 5, here we have 2 out of 10 in each plate. So how many plates we have? We have 3. What is the fraction that represents each plate? 2 out of 10. Now I will multiply numerator by numerator. 3 times 2 equals 6. 6 out of what, teacher? Out of 10. We write here 10 because the denominator here is 1. 1 times 10 equals 10. I will check my fraction. There is any common factor between numerator and the denominator? Yes, teacher. Both of them are even, so I can divide up and down by 2. Divide by 2, divide by 2. 6 divided by 2 equals 3, and 10 divided by 2 equals 5. We have to put the product in the simplest form. Number 6, calculate the distance Margot rides her bike if she rides 7 out of 8 miles each day for 8 days. Now, I will multiply the distance, 7 out of 8, times what, teacher? Times the number of days, 8 days. I can multiply. Here I will put the denominator 1. 7 times 8 is 56. 8 times 1 equals 8. Now 56 divided by 8 equals what, teacher? Equals 7, and the unit is miles. Look here, I want to explain this exercise by another way. We have here 7 out of 8 times 8. We know that the denominator here is 1. I can simplify the numerator with one of the denominator if I have times, only if I have times, so I can divide 8 by 8 equals 1 and 8 by 8 equals 1. So now I will multiply 7 times 1 equals 7, 1 times 1 equals 1, and we know that there is no need to write 1 as denominator. Number 7, calculate the distance Tom rides his bike if he rides 5 out of 6 miles each day for 5 days. I will multiply by 5. Now, teacher, I will multiply numerator with numerator, denominator with denominator. 5 times 5 equals 25. And 6 times 1 equals 6. What's this, teacher? This is called improper fraction. So I have to convert it. How many 6 in 25? Or I can say that 25 divided by 6 equals 4. 4 times 6 equals 24. Subtract, it will be 1. So we have 4 miles and the remainder 1 out of what? Out of 6. 1 out of 6. Number 14. Select all the expressions that represent the following story. Elaine jogged 4 out of 5 miles each day for 7 days. So I would multiply 4 out of 5 times 7. This equals what, teacher? 4 times 7 equals 28 out of 5. Now I will check my choices. 7 times 4 out of 5. Yes, teacher, the same one. So this is correct answer. By using repeated addition, we know that multiplication means repeated addition. I will add 4 out of 5 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, this is correct. 14 times 2 out of 5, I don't know, just I will multiply. If I get the same answer, it will be correct. 14 times 2 equals 28. And here, the denominator is 1. 1 times 5 equals 5. So the same answer, so this answer is correct. 7 times 1 out of 5 equals what, teacher? 7 times 1, 7, and here 5. No, it's not correct. 7 times 2 equals 14 out of 5. So it's not correct. Now we finished our session for today. Thank you for watching. See you next time, inshallah. Goodbye.